A great newspaper starts with two things: good news judgment and good interviews. You've already studied the elements and considerations of good news judgment in the previous video. This video covers the basic elements of interviewing. A more refined look will take place in your classroom through a veteran-led discussion after you've reviewed this video segment. Throw a wide net. Obtain quotes from a variety of sources. That's what contributes to an objective, well-sourced interview. Be punctual.
Be punctual.
Set up the interview immediately.
Hey, shouldn't you be setting up that interview right now?
I'll get that later.
Hey, shouldn't you be setting up that interview right now?
Oh, yeah.
When interviewing, the reporter should first obtain the source's full name, position, a phone number, or email for later contact. These are great, easy icebreaker questions for the source and vital to your records and ability to verify facts later. And never assume you know how a source spells his or her name, and don't assume they will help you out or make it easy for you. You might have to be dogged.
So, how do you spell your name before we begin?
Oh, that's Pat Smith. P-A-T-T-S-M-Y-T-H.
Oh, good, thank you.
Do your homework by getting background information first. Your sources are busy and you will turn them off showing up unprepared and expecting them to tutor you in information you could already have. On the other hand, it's a very good practice to ask questions for verification purposes, but that is very different than asking because you don't have a clue, and your source can tell the difference.
So, what time is the new school start supposed to be?
Well, you probably should have known that earlier. I mean, we had it posted up. You should have done your research before you came into this interview.
So I understand the new school start is scheduled for 9. Is this correct?
Ah, yes, a good student. I can see that you looked these all up before you got into this interview.
If at all possible, bring a camera. The reporters should keep alert for photo opportunities. Sources, if possible, should always be photographed. The reporter should write down the photo identifier, DSCN2531, next to the source's name on your notes so as not to confuse pictures and interviews. Every time, the journalist should note the photo's caption right away, along with the photo number. For example, DSCN2531, firefighters responded to the 9/11 call at City High School. It will make things much easier and more accurate at press time.
So, do you mind if I get a picture of you?
Oh, no, not at all.
Thank you. Click. Now, do you mind if I just pause for a moment, take some notes?
Oh, no.
DSN 1455.
A writing instrument and paper are, of course, essential. Voice recorders are useful, but technological problems can and will occur. Therefore, reporters always need some sort of backup, paper and pen, and use them. Additionally, it can be time-consuming to listen through minutes and minutes of audio tape just to find a 5-second quote, making old-fashioned notes a solid option for capturing sound bites and paraphrasing information. Stay organized. When interviewing multiple sources at the same time, write the initials in the margins so you don't get confused about who said what.
About 6 days.
Be courteous. Always thank your sources. They're vital to your craft and you don't want to burn bridges needlessly. And it's okay to ask one more time for permission to call them back again to ask clarifying questions.
So, do you mind if I call you back if I have any more clarifying questions?
Oh, no, not at all.
And thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Every reporter will make mistakes from time to time. but practice does make perfect. Just keep these rules in mind.